Yes, guys. So, welcome to our new episode of our RxFlow. As we've mentioned, RxFlow, this is a presentation of version 2.5, which is a fully fledged hospital management system, and that is built by Noxatec Solutions in collaboration with Hopewell Hospital, two companies that I'm the founder and director currently. So this is a system called RxFlow. It's a fully fledged hospital management system that has been built, though still also under development on some integrated modules and features. And we are looking towards to enrolling it by the end of this month. So RxFlow is generally a very advanced hospital management system with very advanced integrated features, especially the emergency features and the communication, interdepartmental communication system. So when you come to the login page, you have this strange button here. It's called the emergency button. And when this button is clicked, it's it sends an emergency alarm to all the departments in the hospital, notifying them that there is an emergency patient that needs urgent care. So all the departments take that into consideration and give the patient priority. So that is the role of this trigger alarm that is just on the login page. And the other thing on the login page that you'll notice is the login frame, which obviously log in by email and password, and all these must be provided by the administrator. So when I log in, when you log in, when the login is successful, you come to this an amazing dashboard. This is now where the real thing happens. Some features that we have on the top navigation bar, we have this feature that allows you maximize and minimize the sidebar. We have this button here. This is just the same alarm button that we saw on the login page. But here, if you click it, it opens this bar, this notification bar, informing all the departments that there is an emergency patient, and it also will give the details of the patient when you enter the patient as an emergency patient on the emergency schedule. So that is what happened. And it also has the dark and light mode capabilities, so that those who have problems with light modes like me, as a tech guy, obvious, I won't love light mode so much. You can always change here, and it's very seamless and clean, both in light and even in darkness. The other thing we have on the top bar is a button, a notification button. This notification button gives you notification of everything that happens in the system, who logs in, emergency patient, all those are being monitored in this notification bar. And the other thing is now the interdepartmental chat system. It has the capability of you can be able to compose a message to all the staffs or specific staffs and send to them within the system in real time, and they respond. And it's more like a WhatsApp where you can just chat. So this helps minimize the use of phone and other gadgets while making the staffs concentrate on actively on the provision of quality and affordable quality healthcare. Remove the affordability. So generally, this is how our system works. On the statistics, we've got different statistics for all modules. We have the total patient, days patient, queue, active consultation, lab tests, pharmacy orders, total triage, and emergency patients. So there are also others that we can add based on the user's request. We can add other more. And also we have the action buttons. You can be able to, they direct you directly to specific modules. And also we have the recent activity button. This one you just be able to see the recent activities that has happened in the in the hospital. You can view all of them here and monitor them in real time as well. So that is what happened in our dashboard. The first module is the reception. Reception, we have patient. You can enter patient as a first-time patient, search patient on the record, search patient on the record and add as a queue, add to the queue, and also admit patient, register patient that has been referred from other facilities. So for the first patient, you can see there's this table, there's this form that you fill obvious. We have personal information, contact information, emergency contacts, insurance. Insurance is on my shift shaft. If maybe we get an external integration, we can integrate with the government portal so that you can work with it as well. And also there is a consultation fee. You can charge consultation fee directly, either standard consultation fee or you can custom consultation fee and send directly to the billing. Also, there is a patient consent, which is very important. You must add a consent you take by maybe you add the patient number, you send the OTP. The OTP, when you see OTP tells you, she tells you, then you write it. And that is definitely how we pick consent from the patient who has agreed for us to process his data. So the other option is you search here, you can search patients based on their phone number, IDs, and numbers, and you just add the patient directly to the queue. So in this module, here also there's referral information. Add all that, then the rest are just the same. Okay, the rest are just the same. Good. So in the triage, once you enter patient, you can view the patient here. All registered patients are entered here. This is where they are managed. So once you enter the patient there, there are buttons, there are action buttons that allows you to send the patient to the pharmacy. For example, let's just do it. Let's take for example, let's go with my mom, Tabitha, and let's give him date like February 2010. Oh, my mom is a bit, yeah. Okay. She's female. Maybe blood group is O positive. Contact information, relationship, maybe son. Medical history, need, though there is history obvious. Then insurance, maybe shift. Insurance number, charge consultation fee. Just go with the standard consultation fee. You send it to the billing, obvious, directly to the billing. Once sent to the billing, you agree, then you enter the OTP. Once entered, then you register the patient. It sends you this that the patient has been registered. You come here and see your patient here. So once you see the patient here, patient number, to generate the patient number, the full names, the age, and all that, the insurance, and everything is generated there. Date of registration, status active. So you can open this one and view the details of the patient. You can edit the details of the patient. So here is where now you send the patient to the doctor, you send the patient to the triage, you send the patient to the pharmacy. You see that? So if I try to send the patient to the doctor, you can't send the patient to the doctor without going through triage. So the system will warn you. Patient triage record not found. So obvious, the next thing is to send the patient to the triage. Yeah, once you send the patient to the triage, the patient now comes to the triage. You see the patient appears on the triage reception queue. And from here, the nurse can be able to view the patient details, the patient information, just a short information, and also start adding the triage information, the blood pressure, the temperature, the pulse, the respiratory rate, oxygen saturation, blood sugars, the physical measurements, that is weight, height, the BMW is auto calculated, and that one. Then also you give the assessment, the priority level, maybe urgent patient, okay? Chief complaint, maybe headache. Then you now add the patient to the trial. Once the patient details has been added, you can be able to open the yeah, and still view it. So the next thing to do is now send the patient to the doctor because the patient has been triaged. Now you can, now even if you come here and try to send the patient to the doctor, the patient will be sent to the doctor because the patient has been triaged. Yeah? Or you can send the patient to the doctor from here directly. You can send the patient to the doctor from here. Okay? The patient has already been sent to the doctor. So the doctor comes and finds the patient in the queue. And now the next thing is to maybe view the patient details. You can be able to view the blood pressure, you view the chief complaints, the age, and all that information. Once viewed, you can now proceed to consult the patient. Consultation, you add the patient to the consultation table. This is now a consultation table. Here, as you can see, this one still shows you the history is pending, but you can still open this one and view all the details of the patient that was taken from the trial, body measurement, vital signs, and everything. So all the details of the doctor are going to be added here. So you can come here as a doctor, add history. You can add the patient history. Chief complaint has been added, but you can add more chief complaints like pain while eating, pain in abdomen. Yes, history of presenting HPI for 3 days. Past medical history, nil. Drug history, paracetamol. Allergies, nil. Examination, L, positive. Systemic abdominal palpation, maybe rebound tenderness. Okay. Suggestive of lab report, those one has not been done, but you can add them later once it's fully done. Okay. Yes. So you save history. Once you save history, you can see the history section is now complete. From here, you can send the patient to the lab. Yes. So you can choose which lab report you want to do to the patient, or maybe that one, and just send the patient to the lab. Okay. The other option, you can send the patient to the imaging. Yes, you can choose the image, maybe an abdominal X-ray, and send the patient to the image. So if I come to the lab, I'll see the same patient here. Okay. I can now charge the lab test from here. View, it is obvious CBC, and just charge. Send the patient to the billing. Okay. Okay. 5 WPC. can save the lab report, enter the technician name, that is very important. Then you save the lab report. So the report once saved, test completed. It shows you that the test has been completed, and now you can open it and view it. Yes, the CBC, and send it to the doctor. Okay. Once the test has been completed, the doctor comes back here and receives it, the test showing here that you've got one test. And the other thing is the imaging. The patient was also sent to the imaging. You can open and see which test was sent, the abdominal x-ray. So you can do the abdominal x-ray, write your report and upload your report. Let's say okay. Let's say that is your report. That's your file, okay? You save the changes. You just wait for it to save the changes. Once changes are saved, it automatically shows here. So you can add note here. You can view here, or you can upload. There's an upload button here, or you can view report directly. Are you able to see that? You can be able to view report directly. So that is how it works. Yes, so even if the doctor comes back, he's able to see, no, we've not sent it to the doctor, okay? Let's send it to the doctor. Yeah, it's sent. You can see the image report sent. So the doctor's role is just to come and view the report. I can view this report and see CBC 15 print or mark as reviewed. The other option is you can come back and review the request, and you'll be able to view it from here. Okay. You can just mark it as done. So here we'll add note. We'll add a note button for doctor's note. The other thing is okay, I've shown you guys how that is done. So the imaging, the other thing is the pharmacy module. The pharmacy module, here you can, once the doctor sees the patient, once the doctor sees the patient, he can come to the lab, and now there's this button for Rx. This is where now you do the prescription, you do all your diagnosis, and you do your treatments in real time, okay? Yes, you can search medications from the inventory and add, or you can add medications manually. Once all that is added, you can send to the pharmacy, or you can send to the ward, or send to the nurse, or send directly to the billing. So like I've sent the patient to the pharmacy. If I come here, I'll be able to see a patient here and view. So here will allow you to be able to view the prescribed medications and just add directly to cart and sell. Good. So it's a bit complex. So you add directly and sell. That's a bit complex. The other option is to look at the tracks. You just take the prescription number and load it here and search for the patient. Prescription not found. or you can search each drugs each by one and add directly to that, and just and all your cells will be monitored here. Then there is telemedicine. Telemedicine here, you can schedule an appointment. There are two ways to schedule an appointment. Here you can search the patient. Once you search the patient, you can maybe do a follow-up, doctor's name, maybe Dr. Humphrey, the date, maybe today, and time, maybe in the next few minutes. Then you give a note like keep time. Then you just schedule an appointment with the patient. So once you schedule an appointment, there is a unique consultation link that is shared with the patient. So this is the link. You can just copy it from here and share it directly with the patient. So we are going to create a system in a way that you can send the link via email, but it has the option, by the way. You can share the link. Here you can we'll integrate it so that you can just share the link, or the link automatically shares to the client's email or phone, email and phone. Okay. So when a patient comes and sees this one, you just be able to come and click the link and start the video. So when a doctor time gets there, you just start the video. You can just be able to start the video. You wait for the patient to connect. Obviously, we'll ask you those ones. You wait for the patient to connect. Yeah, there's a bit of problem, but those one can be solved. So you wait for the patient to connect. Once you connect, then you get directly on the video. So during the video session, you can be able to add some notes, and also you can be able to chat with the patient in real time. You see that? Yeah, you can chat with the patient in real time, and he or she responds. There is also a billing. The billing section allows you to do the billings. All billings, like the ones you see, this is the consultation fee that we need. You can just come and process the bill. So when you process, it gives you that one. You just add the payment mode, and you proceed to generate the receipt, and you give to the client so that you can proceed with other sections. You can also come and do it here, consultation. You can also create other bills as you want. Right now we have this is the only patient we have. You can do the billing for consultation, additional services. You can add as many services, and also the pharmacy billing. Good. Then inventory here, you just add any inventory, any item in the hospital that you like to keep on the system. You add them there. You can manage your inventory here. You add inventory there. Then there's expense, also all the expenses that are used on a daily basis, you can add them there. There's report here. We have the analytics actually, and also we have the detailed reporting. We have analytics. This one shows you the patient, at least we have a few patients. And this one gives you detailed reporting. You can generate patient report. For example, let's see, we have a patient today, and generate emergency report. You can generate telemedicine report. All reports you'll be able to generate from here. Then we have the admin. The admin just gives you simple user management and those ones, okay? And also the active logs. Active logs will even show you what has been processed. Also, everything that has been processed is also been shown here. Patient registered, billing receipt process. Everything is audited. Then there's the emergency section here. You add a patient. An emergency, you can add a patient, an existing patient. We have an existing patient who is Tabitha. Just add the patient as an emergency. You see how it looks, maybe respiratory distress, critical, chief complaint. Let's add like bleeding. the vital signs automatically appears from the reception of the patient, and GCS score also appears there according to the way they were taken. Initial treatment, we can just add this one. 16, 8, 15. Initial treatment, first aid. The moment you click this, let's see what happens. Everything now appears. Now you see, it shows the name. And this is broadcasted across all patients. Also, it shows this button here until you stabilize the patient. This button appears across all departments until you stabilize the patient. For example, let's mark now the patient stable. Then you see the button automatically disappears. So that button stays there until the patient is stabilized or confirmed dead or anything. Yes, so this is our system. It's a very comprehensive system, and we are looking forward to you guys to help us market it, showcase it, and uh, and even push it to the government so that they can introduce it as part of a major system that can be used across the country. Especially, we trying to avoid issues where when a patient is treated in Kisumu, when he eventually goes or relocates to Mombasa, then the treatment has to start afresh. We want the patient details to be available everywhere, anytime they are needed, so that the doctors are able to see the previous history of the patient and the previous medication, so that this makes the treatment and treatment of patients become seamless and not quite restrictive. So yes, guys, so this is our system, and we love to give to any hospital that is looking forward to a startup system